everyone. So this evening we're going to be talking about one of the different ways we can differentiate our teaching to benefit our students. One of the things that we often find that as teachers is we always have to find new and different ways to present information to our students because let's face it, we're never going to have a perfect class who learns exactly the same way. So it's our job as teachers to learn and understand our children and figure out the things that work best for them and work around that. Find different ways and different activities and various teaching styles so that we can reach every single one of our students and that they can reach their maximum potential. One of the things I think that is an excellent way to reach more visual learners, especially in the younger grades, is by incorporating children's books, more specifically picture books, into our lessons. Picture books often give you a different perspective than what you may have as a teacher. The students may be able to understand the information better hearing it in that different perspective, and of course picture books, they give you pictures. So children have an opportunity to visually see something and connect the dots by seeing the illustrations from the book and matching it with what you're reading or what you may have taught before. It gives them just another way to connect the dots. One of the awards awarded annually was named in honor of the 19th century English illustrator Randall Caldecott. It's the Caldecott Medal. It was first awarded in 1938, and it's given to artists of most distinguished American picture books. So illustrators who really just take their illustrations of a book to a new level. One of the books that I personally enjoy is The Man Who Walked Between the Towers by Mordecai Gernstein. It's a nonfiction biography, so that means it's based on true facts, and it's about Felipe Petit, a young street performer who enjoyed street performing. He enjoyed performing on the streets, and he performed nearby where the Twin Towers were built, and every day he would look at them and just had a desire to walk across them on a tightrope. So the book kind of takes you through the journey, or his journey and his adventure of actually fulfilling his dream, walking up between the Twin Towers. And I absolutely adore the book and the illustrations in the book because I believe that the author, Gernstein, he was able to, his use of perspective in the book really gives you a nice depiction of what may have been seen when it was actually happening. It shows you, him sitting on the bench and just how the towers are in the distance gives you an idea of how large the towers were in comparison to anything. He uses pictures of what it looked like during the day and at night so you can actually feel his experience in its totality. Another thing that he does is he flips from horizontal to vertical, so you can see what Felipe was looking at in perspective of when he was up there on those towers, just how tiny everything else looked. But if you flip the book this way and then fold the picture up, he also presents it to you from what they're seeing down there on the street. So just how amazing people are to see someone so tiny up there on the big towers. So the author Gernstein does a very good job with his use of perspective. He makes it so that you can see what it looked like from Felipe's point of view versus people on the street's point of view, and I think that is excellent. This book is a great way to talk about the Twin Towers. Students in younger grades, they're not going to know about the Twin Towers. It's different from when you or I were in school, where we were actually in school when it happened. It's something that we can remember, but this is just a part of history for younger students, just like anything we learned about in the 1800s. It's part of history. So this book is a great way to introduce the topic of the Twin Towers, especially like when 9/11 occurs at the beginning of the year. It's a fun way to get talking about it and introduce the topic on a more lighter note. I hope you guys enjoyed this video this time, and of course I'll be back with another video with another teaching tip for you all. I can't wait to that day. Bye!